Engineer 775, we're on our next MRCOOL project. So we're gonna put two heads downstairs, and then upstairs we have another head. But we're trying to use the DIY MRCOOL line sets, and they're coming to drywall tomorrow. So we have to get these line sets in here. Stay tuned for more MRCOOL fun. Engineer 775, we're going to take you through a little installation of some MRCOOL. This is a lot more challenging, and if you put line sets in the walls, you know what we mean. So we've got the DIY MRCOOL line set. The house has been drywalled. Got our control wire and our condensate line. We use PEX, and we go from I'll show you the condensate line. What works pretty good. If I can get to, well, once I take this bracket off, I'll show you that. But we use a 3/4 shark bite to 1/2-inch shark bite to transition from the condensate line in the back of the unit to this PEX. Make all these connections and pull them down. We're in a crawl space. Whoops. We're in a crawl space down here, and I'll show you all that fun stuff. All right, we just finished one. This is a 9K. This is a 9K head we just installed. Again, this is on the 27,000 BTU MRCOOL outdoor unit that can take 3 of these heads. So that's pretty awesome. And again, this is the 9K head. So you can put 3 of these on there. That helps you zone out your house nicely. But the biggest challenge, again, we're drywalled, is getting that line set up and down. And then we have a real challenging one. We're going to put the DIY MRCOOL 12K, which is up here in this space. And we've got to manipulate that line set. That is about, I don't know if you can see it up there. There it is. And that goes all the way to the crawl space. We got the drains all the way out. Drains actually run all the way to the creek. So we get rid of the condensate. But that's going to be fun to pull those line sets through the walls, up and down to adjust. So again, you don't have to do this. You could go out the wall. It's 10 times easier and use the line guard cover. But the homeowner didn't want to see that line guard on the outside of the house. So we're doing it the hard way. But it will be clean and you won't see anything. So it's just challenging. It really takes somebody pulling the line set from the crawl space, and 3 guys are making it work today. Got it real tough today. Now, we've been working hard, so we like to have good lunches. Got some sous vide pork chops, grass fed. Got some coffee and the Bialetti. Man, you can't beat the Bialetti on the Coleman stove. Got some pickled eggs. Got a nice little babbling brook next to me, and just taking a nice little lunch break. All right, one of the cool features of the MRCOOL system is that if you have to go greater distances than the single line set will take you, which is our case here 3 times over, they make these coupling kits that you just thread on. They're identical, and then you can couple to the next line. And we're going to leave the coil here. We're down in a crawl space, and we're going through here to the 27K unit and over here to the 15K. So I'm just tightening up these couplings. Again, this is that pre-charged line set. It's staying charged, and all I got to do is tighten these cool couplers up so you get a line set and 16-foot extensions. I think they have 25-footers as well, but you can just keep going. I think the limit is 72 feet from the outdoor unit to the indoor unit. So you got to have your control wire. Our condensate's going in a different location, but we have our control and 2 line sets. Again, this is a 3-head unit, but we only need 2 on this job. But if they ever wanted another head, say, there is a potential place for one in the bathroom of this house, and we could do that down the road. Doing a little crawl spacing, strapping up these line sets, and we made the line set extension here. And the extra coil is hidden in the crawl space and not out next to the outdoor unit. So it'll look clean out there, and they'll never see this. But that's the method, because they're pre-charged line sets. You just coil up the extra. And we didn't have quite enough control wire to make it out to the outdoor unit, so we We bought a lot of extra line sets and cable and butts places, and we're making our extensions. All right, the 27 just fired up. 12 is running. We don't have everything buttoned up yet. Just doing some testing. Sweet. This ought to do it. All this solar will be able to heat and cool this house now. That's the other thing. Stay tuned for more Mr. Cool solar combinations coming your way. We're going to attempt soon to run this one on solar using a new trick. That stay tuned for another type of inverter we're going to hook directly to see if I can run Mr. Cool 12K off grid. All right, we're wrapping up our install of the two Mr. Cool units. We did set them on brackets. This area, just all the water comes here. We did put a French drain in. We just didn't want to set them on the ground, so we did wall mount them, put them on the brackets. This is a 440 pound bracket. That's a 176 pound bracket. And on the other side of the house is the 36,000 BTU or 3-ton unit you saw in a previous video. I'll put the link in the description to that one. So on this house, which was manufactured home, they added this addition, and they needed quite a bit of heating and cooling. So we added these two units, and there are 3 heads inside. So I'm going to take you down to the crawl space and show you what we did down there. Okay, it's a wrap. We got a 12,000 BTU unit up here in the 2nd floor. Feels really good in here, with the door's been open all day. And then down on the 1st floor, we've got about 18,000 BTUs. One in here in this room. It's on. There's the remote. It's working great. And one in this little bedroom here. Working awesome. All right. I'll lock this up, and that's it. And then just a quick looking down in the crawl space. We're all done, wrapped everything up. The excess line sets are curled up here. We had to do a lot of extra. We had to go a long ways on the one. So that's not the prettiest. We could probably do a better job flattening that up, and we might come back and redo that, because that one I did hide. I made the cool go horizontal, but we got to go today. We got to go. All right. So anyway, if you're interested in Mr. Cool DIY, we just put, let's see, 3 tons, 2.5, 5.5, 6.5 tons of cooling, heating and cooling on this house. And I can run it all on solar, which is really awesome. See, that solar's working awesome out there. So I think we're good. Time to pack up. Got some batteries on the way. Anyway, this is Engineer 775 signing out from a kind of a remodel, addition, new construction, Mr. Cool. I thought it was a good solution for them. I hope it serves them well here. All right. If you need any, we've covered mobile home, manufactured homes, multi-head, single units. So I think we've covered most of, not all of Mr. Cool's products, but we've installed a good selection. So anyway, sorry, out of breath again. So if you need anything from us in terms of heating, cooling, solar, infrastructure, water, this place was kind of fun. We've done everything here. I'm showing off all of our skills, doing solar water pumping, solar, battery backup, air conditioning, hand pumps, you name it. Tree clearing, cleared a lot of trees up here. Took about 60 trees, all the stumps that were in this yard, got them out with the excavator, put a hand pump on that well, put hydrants, did an RV hookup down here, and we burned a lot of tops. That whole area there, we cleaned out so nothing would fall and hit the shop. And we did the 18K. Forgot about that one. Gosh, we got almost 8 tons of air conditioning, Mr. Cool, up here at this location. So anyway, we're ready for our inspection. Hopefully they won't ding us on anything. Got a call for inspection. and on to the next adventure. All right, if I can help you in any way, it's Engineer 775 signing out.